Hello everybody and welcome back to some more film review. Finally, it's been taking so long to get cinemas back open for me to watch a movie, but I went out today, I watched Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard. As you can tell by the title, that's why you've clicked on the video. You know what I'm reviewing today. And let's go over it. Obviously this is a brand new film, so this is going to be relatively spoiler free. I will say now you don't really need to have watched the first one to understand the second one, so that's good. But I will get into all the plot details in a second. Not all of them, obviously. Spoiler free. So basically, it starts off with Michael Bryce, again, the main bodyguard. He's having therapy troubles, going through therapy to try to forget about Darius Kincaid, who was the hitman in the previous film. He's basically having troubles with that because he wants to be a bodyguard again. He wants to try and get his license, but stuff goes wrong. And then eventually, when he does go on holiday to relax, Darius's wife catches up to him and basically says, "Oh, he needs your help and everything." So he has to try and help save her husband, like he always does. Main plot, but as a side plot, which is also the main plot, there's this massive thing in the EU planning to blow up the country's financial crisis, and they basically have to stop them. And there's obviously a big head honcho guy who wants to essentially drill a hole and spread a virus throughout all the countries so Greece can thrive. Main stuff, not too tough. What I will say about this film, the timing and everything's great. There's so much comedic humor in this film. There's quite a bit of swearing, so if you're not a fan of swearing or anything like that, I would avoid this. There are quite good punchlines that have been used quite a lot throughout the film. Recurring punchlines, they're great. There's some plot details which are great. You get to meet Michael's dad. You get to learn more about his backstory, so you get more character development compared to the last film. You get to learn more about Darius and his wife's story, obviously, and you get those three basically have to stop a national hacking. I'm gonna say, I think it was a hacking. I don't know what that official word they used is. The guy hires multiple good bodyguards and hitmen to stop him. Again, I don't want to spoil the plot. It is a great film. I would recommend it. Now, here's the things I didn't like about it. Basically, like I said, the swearing was maybe a bit much, but I guess that's the whole point of this sort of film. It wasn't too violent. I did like the plot. The plot went actually quite well. The subplot was quite great of how they had handled everything in the missions, how everything led up, all the details, all the tricks, and all the fights scenes were great. Those were the main things. The progression went quite well. It was a bit shorter than the other film, which is fine because it worked very well. It didn't need to be super long either, so it works for me. What else can I say about it? Like I said, spoiler-free film review, so I'm trying to get better and do more analysis. The plot, incredible. Like the whole changing of everything, there was stuff that I didn't expect. That I was like, oh my god, that happened. Great part of the film. More backstories happened. You get to learn about Michael Bryce's mother as well. So there's reasons to watch it. Now, what I'm going to say is, do I think it's better than the first one? Not really. I think maybe it's on par or just a little bit worse. I wouldn't say it's like a lot worse than the original, but I think it has a bit more plot details, a bit more of an interesting storyline, a bit more character development for these characters and their motivations and everything like that. You get to learn a lot more about Michael, Darius, and Sonia, his wife. You do get to learn a ton about that. It's kind of hard to go over the entire thingy without spoiling the plot. Obviously, with all the films, I was able to tell you the whole plot, but we're not going to be doing that here. So, what shall I give this film out of 10? Now, I haven't done a review of the first one, which I probably won't do, so you don't really need my opinion on that. I'll give this a 6.7. Like, it's a good film. It's worth watching if you enjoy the original. There's basically a lot more of just the original with just different stuff. So if you enjoyed the original, you'll enjoy watching this one too. I do recommend it. 6.8 might not seem high enough, but obviously it's not like a series film. It's not something huge. It's not like a massive blockbuster. It's just I guess just a nice film, or just a comedy film, comedy action film that it's just a good watch if you're interested. If you want to go out and watch something now that you can, I would recommend it. So yeah, 6.8 out of 10. I think that seems fair. And hopefully soon. I don't know when the next film review is going to be out. I don't think it's going to be out whenever I decide to see another film. Obviously, that's when more film reviews come out. But until then, hopefully you enjoy the film reviews. I will try and get better with the film reviews. But until then, please subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye!